The Woodstock River Bandits are on the air from Falcon Field on the campus of Central High School in Woodstock, Virginia. It is the 2023 Woodstock River Bandits and the Valley Baseball League. Tonight, the Bandits back home to face the Staunton Braves. Good evening, everyone. I'm Craig Orndorff. Glad to be with you tonight. As the Bandits are playing at home for the first of two this weekend, and before a long stretch on the road. They come in with a record of 9-10 victors last night at Newmarket. A 10-3 win for the Bandits. And they are facing the Staunton Braves, who fell to the Charlottesville Tom Sox last night by a count of 3-2. Staunton right now 6-13. They're sitting in last place as they have dropped 3 in a row. And they're 7 games out of first. The River Bandits are in 8th place with that 9-10 mark, as I mentioned, but they are just 4 off the pace set by the Strasburg Express. Jarrett Bond gets the baseball tonight. 6'2" right-hander from Nova Southeastern. He hails from Miami. Jarrett Bond does not have a record in 4 appearances. This is his first start of the season. He's gone 7 1/3 innings, giving up 8 hits and 7 earned runs. He struck out 6 and walked 3. And he gets the baseball tonight to start things off. Here's the order he will face from the Staunton Braves. Evan Prophy is the center fielder. He'll lead off. Batting second, Joey Parliament, the third baseman. Cooper Clapp at second base will hit third. In the cleanup spot, Nate Early, the first baseman. Mike McKinney, the shortstop, bats fifth. Sixth, the right fielder, Noah Canterbury. Seventh, Josh Lallo, the catcher. Hitting eighth, the designated hitter, Joel Gardner. And the left fielder, Brady Masiak, will bat ninth. Ben Keefe will do the pitching tonight for the Staunton Braves. And the commissioner makes an appearance at a game tonight. We love you, buddy. All right, and he's here for first pitch, too, which is underway at 7:03. And that's ball one from Jarrett Bond to Evan Prophy. Prophy, lefty from Westchester, takes high. It's 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Swing and a foul back. And it's 2-1. Prophy hitting .320 on the season. 1 RBI. Two balls and a strike. That's fouled back. And 2-2. Well, we've got an overcast evening. Break for the batters. Don't have to look into the setting sun, and no smoke tonight. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. That is a swing and a miss. Bond with a high fastball to get Prophy, and out number 1.
Third baseman number 23, Joey Parliament.
That's Joey Parliament out of Trevecca Nazarene. 5'7" right-hander. Muggy this evening, but temperature is probably around 80 degrees. There's a pitch outside on a fastball from Jarrett Bond. Righty kicks and deals, and that's a chopper right to the second baseman. That's Joe Jakonski. He flips on to first, and there's 2 away. Got to bring up the second baseman, Cooper Clapp.
Number 11, Cooper Clapp.
Clapp, left-handed swinger out of Notre Dame, 5'10". Coming to the plate with 2 down. He's hitting .313, 1 home run. Leads the Braves with 16 RBIs. It's pitch inside, ball one. Defensively for Woodstock tonight, R.J. Stenson in left field, Hunter Smith in center, Tomas Sanchez in right, Caleb Sturdivant at third, Preston Joy shortstop, Joe Jakonski at second, Ryan Wilson first baseman. Catcher tonight, Brady Whitaker, and he receives a breaking ball down and in from Jarrett Bond. 2-0. Pitch is up high. 3-0 now. Three balls, no strikes. That's right down the middle. Three and one with two down. Nobody on here for the Braves. Just starting here from Woodstock. 3-1 pitch. That is on the inside corner. Clapp had turned to toss the bat away. Instead, he'll face a full count pitch. 3-2. Bond kicks and deals, and a swing and a miss. Pitch up and away. And Jarrett Bond strikes out 2 of the 3 here in the first. Nothing for the Braves in the top half. Bandits coming up. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Bandits coming up. Nothing for the Braves as R.J. Stenson leads off, and he takes outside ball one from Ben Keefe. Left-hander from Radford, 6'2", out of Sandy Spring, Maryland. Keefe, 1-0, making his 5th start. And pumps a strike in there. He's got a 1.80 ERA. He's gone 20 innings, allowed just 9 hits, 4 earned runs. 1-1, and now swing on a breaking ball, foul tipped by Stenson from William Carey, right-hander, 5'10". RJ 293 average now. 1-2 pitch, that's lifted into left field. Going back on it is Masiak, and he turned the wrong way, and that's over his head into the fence. Stenson's going to cruise into second and hold up right there. And a leadoff double for R.J. Stenson. Not a good read off the bat by Masiak.
County Junior College center fielder number 8, Hunter Smith.
And that'll bring up Hunter Smith, the man at second base. Boy, R.J. needed a hit like that. He had struggled last couple of games, really since the All-Star game. Here's Hunter swinging at a high fastball and goes straight back, 0-1. Hunter Smith from Morton County Junior College. And I think that had a little more carry on it than Masiak read off the contact. Turned to his right, circled back to the left, but by that time it was over his head and to the fence. 2 strikes now as Smith fouls back more high heat. Hunter's batting .324, 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Lefty Keefe ready, checks second and deals, and bounces in there, and good block by the catcher, Lalo, and holding on at second base, R.J. Stinson. That bounced pretty good ways away from Lalo, but it came back toward the infield, so Stinson couldn't get a read on it as to how far it had gotten away from him. 1-2 pitch. That's fouled away. We sit at first base, field level, so we can see the ball on that previous pitch. Carry him a good ways from home plate. 1-2. And the pitch is tapped foul there at the plate. So Smith hanging in there. Double for Stinson, his 6th on the season. Joining Joe Jakonski and Tomas Sanchez with a team league and 2 baggers. Way outside. 2-2 now to Hunter Smith. Long look in. Now Keefe ready. Runner goes. Pitch is a breaking ball low. Throw down to third. Tag not in time. Stinson in head first. In ahead of the throw from Lalo and the tag by Parliament. So RJ moving on a 2-2 breaking ball. Went on the correct pitch, that's for sure, and gets a steal. He's now at third. His 4th stolen base of the season. Good slide to the outside of the base. And now a full count pitch to Smith, who pops it up on the infield. First base side, and second baseman's calling for it. That is caught in fair territory by Clapp, the second baseman. And he can't get the runner in. So Hunter Smith.
Junior from the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. Second baseman number 3.
Out number 1.
Jakonski.
So now it's Joe Jakonski, the second baseman. Joe out of North Carolina, 6-foot left-hander. .224 average, 10 RBIs. And takes a strike. Runner at third. Fouled back. Quickly 0-2. Oh, and 2. Pitch. Jakonski takes low and away. Woodstock put up 10 runs last night in Newmarket. Only 9 hits, but benefited 3 Newmarket Rebels. Jakonski with a foul ball back. They drew 6 walks on the night. One-two, swing and a miss. Breaking ball got Jakonski. And there's 2 down.
Now batting senior from William Carey University, designated hitter number 31, Preston Ratliff.
Now it's Preston Ratliff. He's in the cleanup spot tonight. First pitch swinging, fouls it away. Ratliff hitting .286. Just 2 for 7, though. 1 RBI. Another from William Carey, 6'2" righty. And takes outside. Ball on a strike. R.J. Stinson at third base. He's been there with nobody out. Ben Keefe has gotten a pop-up and a strikeout. 1-1 offering. That is hit hard and up the middle for a base hit. And the Bandits are on the board. Ratliff strokes one solidly into center. And Woodstock jumps on top.
Next up, senior from Texas Wesleyan University, right fielder number 7, Tomas Sanchez.
Now it's Tomas Sanchez dropping down to the number 5 spot in the order tonight. Tomas hitting .324, 3 dingers, 19 driven in. That's the most on this team. And flies one into center field. Profi going out, coming back in, and makes the catch to end the inning. But the Bandits break the ice. Woodstock 1, Staunton nothing as we head to the second. Bottom of the second inning, 1-0 Woodstock. 4, 5, and 6 for the Braves. Nate Early, Mike McKinney, Noah Canterbury. As Jarrett Bond deals and a breaking ball low. Ryan Reed got the win last night at Rebel Park. 7 innings. Scattered 6 hits, just 1 run. Struck out 9, walked 1. And check swing, but a strike is called. Nate Early, left-handed batter, 6'2", out of Florida Southwestern State. 227 average. Off speed, just misses. Might have been a tad outside. 7 RBIs for Early. 2-1. Bond throws a fastball right past Early. 2-2 now. Two pitch just missed. Again, we sit first base, so we can't see corners, but top and bottom of the zones quite well. All right, here's the payoff pitch, and a swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Bond. That's 3 out of the first 4 he's faced.
West Virginia University, shortstop number 18, Michael McKinney.
That's Mike McKinney, the shortstop. 6'3", right-hander out of West Virginia. McKinney batting at a .262 clip and looks at strike one. 3 RBIs. And looks at strike two on the outside edge. Bond kicks and fires and misses low. Brady Whitaker points out to his pitcher and says, good location, good miss. Off speed, up and away. 2-2 now. That is popped up, and it's on the right side, right around the line. Second baseman Jakonski in foul ground makes the grab, calling off Wilson, and there's 2 away.
Now batting junior from Fairmont State University, right fielder number 24, Noah Canterbury.
2 gone. Now it's Noah Canterbury, the right fielder. Another left-handed batter. Canterbury 6'1", plays for Fairmont State. Jared Bond deals and just misses. Looked like it was at the knees, might have been a little bit out. Here's a ball lofted into left center field. That's going to drop for a base hit.
Now batting senior from Mary Baldwin University.
So first hit of the night for the Braves.
Lalo.
Canterbury drops that in. Keeps the inning going for the catcher, Josh Lalo. First pitch swinging, Lalo. Lifts it into shallow right field. Tomas Sanchez on the run. Makes the catch just inside the line to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left on for the Braves. Middle of 2, Bandits 1-0. Six, 7, and 8 here for the Bandits in the bottom of the second inning. Ryan Wilson, Caleb Sturdivant, Brady Whitaker. And there's ball 1 to Wilson, the first baseman. 6'1" right-hander from Middle Georgia. That's a ball low. The Bandits get 1 off Ben Keefe, who's given up just 5 earned runs. this season. That's outside, 2-0. Now 3-1. And ball 4, and Ryan Wilson draws a walk to lead off the second inning.
Now batting, freshman from the University of Pittsburgh, third baseman number 26, Caleb Sturdivant.
There's Caleb Sturdivant. Right-hander from University of Pittsburgh. That's way high and wide. Lalo has to come out of his crouch to grab that one from Ben Keefe. Swing and a miss. Sturdivant took a big cut. Comes up empty, 1-1. Caleb hitting .297, 1 home run, 10 RBIs. One ball, one strike. Our behind the plate camera is back. Out momentarily. Throw a little wide, and first baseman early falls across the diving Ryan Wilson, but he gets the ball. One pitch. Oh, that's a high strike. Got the letters. So 1-2 now to Sturdivant. 1-2, man at first, nobody out. Here in the second, Bandits up 1-0. Pitch, fouled back. One ball, 2 strikes. Keefe pauses and pitches, and that is low. Makes the count 2-2. A new feature that you'll see as the Bandits bat, their stats will pop up. Our video coordinator, MK Getz, hard at work when there's no games. Swing and a miss. Sturdivant down on strikes for out number 1.
Now batting, sophomore from Radford University.
So here's Brady Whitaker.
Number 18, Brady Whitaker.
So those of you watching the screen, there they go. Stats pop up. You see that Brady Whitaker is batting .281. 3 runs driven in. I think eventually we'll get the visiting team stats up as well, but baby steps. There's a swing and a miss by Whitaker. Brady out of Potomac State. Right-handed batter standing 5'8". Throw to first and back over is Ryan Wilson. And thankfully no sun tonight, so you get the behind the plate camera working early this evening. There's a foul tip. And strike 2 to Brady Whitaker. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch is high, 1-2. One, two. Keefe kicks and fires. That is strike 3 called. Inside corner at the knees. And back-to-back strikeouts for Keefe.
Now batting, senior from Valdosta State University, shortstop number 10, Preston.
Got to bring up
Joy.
the number 9 hitter, Preston Joy, the shortstop. third strikeout for Keefe. There's a foul tip. Held for a strike on Preston Joy. 5'11" right-hander from Valdosta State. Keefe now with 24 strikeouts, just 10 walks. And outside, 1-1. Two outs, one on. Last of the second. It's Ryan Wilson who walked to start the inning. And a ground ball that is played back of the bag at third by Parliament. His throw will not be in time. And an infield single for Preston Joy.
Now batting, left fielder, number 6, R.J. Stinson.
Keeps the inning going and takes us back to the top of the order, and R.J. Stinson. Ball hit right down the line. Parliament back behind the bag to get it. And disappears down the slope a little ways over on that far side. But no chance to get Joy. There's Stinson taking ball one. R.J. from William Carey out of Marion, Arkansas. Doubled to start the offense for the Bandits last inning. Came around and scored. 1-0. That's downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. Two-0 pitch and swinging a foul ball off a fastball. 2-1 now to Stinson. Two and one. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Stinson with a line drive and caught by the shortstop McKinney to end the inning. 2 left on for the Bandits. 1-0 Woodstock after 2. One nothing Woodstock as we go to the third inning. And for Staunton, it's 8-9-1. Joel Gardner, Brady Masiak, and Evan Prophy. Jared Bond deals and starts with a strike at the knees. 0-1. Joel Gardner, the DH tonight. Left-hander, 6 foot tall, Florida Southwestern State. Gardner swings and a foul tip off the mask of Whitaker. Shakes it off. He says he's okay. Gardner batting 195 with 5 RBIs. Bond quickly ahead, 2 strikes. And fires, and a swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Jarrett Bond.
Now batting junior from Walsh University.
One away, the left fielder, Brady
35,
Masiak.
Brady Masiak.
Masiak out of Walsh. Lefty, 6'3". Masiak, 213 average, 3 runs driven in. And that misses inside for ball 1. And we're back to our overhead shot. If you're watching on the video, we sit right under the camera, so that's the angle that we have. So we're field level too, so sometimes I'll get blocked out by a player, runner, coach, umpire, so might have to bear with me sometimes. There's a foul ball. And a 1-1 to Masiak. One off-speed pitch stays outside. 2-1. That's a liner into left field, down for a base hit. Second hit of the night for the Braves.
Now batting center fielder number 30, Evan.
That'll bring up
Murphy.
leadoff hitter Evan Prophy, who struck out to start the game. And bunting is Prophy. Picked up there and got him at first. Good play by the pitcher Bond.
Next up, third baseman number 23, Joey Parliament.
So sacrifice there for Prophy. Masiak down to second. Sure, Prophy was looking to get a hit out of that, but Bond got the throw to Wilson. So out number 2, here's Joey Parliament. Grounded out to the second baseman, his first time up. Parliament has a 19-game on-base streak working, and he will get robbed here by a nice play by the second baseman. And oh no, they say off the bag. There's a play by Jakonski deep in the hole, right side. Throw to Wilson, and base umpire said it pulled Wilson off the bag. And all the way from second, scoring Brady Masiak. So that'll go as an error on the second baseman. And we got a 1-1 game. The inning continues. Jakonski made a great play to get into the hole, but his throw ruled to take Wilson off the bag. And there's strike 1 to Cooper Clapp. Second baseman struck out his first time. Oh, 1. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes. Scorekeepers want to replay. Is that what you're asking for? You want to go to the replay that? No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Bond comes back to fan Cooper Clapp on 3 pitches, and that's the inning. But Staunton gets 1, and we are 1-1, middle of 3. Bottom of the third for the Bandits in a 1-1 game, and strike one to Hunter Smith, who popped up to the second baseman. His first time up. 2, 3, and 4, Smith, Joe Jakonski, and Preston Ratliff to hit. And in the dirt there from Ben Keefe. One, cut on and missed. Hunter Smith, Wharton County Junior College, hails from Spring, Texas. Hits that one well to left center field on the run and in time, just shy of the fence. One step and then brace by Masiak. A nice running catch to take away extra bases from Hunter Smith. Gave it a ride.
Number 3, Joe Jakonski.
But it hung up there for Masiak to track it down. One away. That one's over the head into the backstop. Joe Jakonski ducks out of the way of that one. He struck out back in the first. Keefe airmailed that one. 1-1. Breaking ball outside. 2-0. Pitch, a little high. 3-0 now. Ben Keefe out of Radford. Lefty deals, and that's ball 4.
A batting designated hitter number 31, Preston Ratliff.
Here's Preston Ratliff, the DH, RBI single back in the first inning. Ratliff takes a strike. Dimensions here, 340 down the lines, 376 to left center, 372 to straight right. 0-1, high and away, but it's only 338 to center field. There's a hill beyond the center field fence, so that's why it's shortened. That's where the grandstand is here. That's outside, 2-1. This is where Central High School plays its football games. The football field runs from pole to pole, and the field was dropped in here. The baseball diamond was dropped in here in the late 90s. For some reason, they pointed it in that direction, which is toward the setting sun as well. That's up and away, 3-1 now to Preston Ratliff from William Carey out of Slidell, Louisiana. 3-1 pitch. That's fouled back. Three balls, 2 strikes. 1-1 game here in the third. Pitch. Bouncing ball to the left side. Shortstop gets there, goes to second for 1, no relay. So McKinney into the hole, goes to Clapp to retire the lead man, Jakonski.
Batting right fielder number 7, Tomas Sanchez.
Now it's Tomas Sanchez, a fly to center his first trip. Tomas has a consecutive on-base streak. He has reached 18 straight times, or 18 straight games. And takes strike 1. He also has a 12-game hitting streak. No, he had one. Sorry, that ended earlier. That has been passed. That was leading the league until Micah Morgan of Harrisonburg is currently on an 18-game hitting streak. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Tomas lifts one into right center field. That will be caught by the center fielder, Profi. Second time Tomas has hit to him, and that's the inning. We're through 3, 1-1 between the River Bandits and the Braves. On to the fourth inning now. We've got a 1-1 game between Staunton and Woodstock. 4, 5, and 6 for the visitors. Nate Early, Mike McKinney, Noah Canterbury. As Jarrett Bond into his fourth frame. Struck out early the first time. Five Ks for Bond so far, and he deals here. Breaking ball outside. Mentioned at the top of the broadcast, Strasburg leads the league. They're now up a game and a half over Harrisonburg, as the Express have reeled off 4 in a row. That's down and in for ball 2. Charlottesville third. Actually, Charlottesville and Winchester in a tie for third. But percentage-wise, it's the Tom Sox just ahead. That's fouled back. 2-1. Fifth is Covington. They played the fewest number of games, but they've won 4 in a row, so they're now in 5th place. Just ahead of Percival and Front Royal. And his Bandits are in 8th place currently. 2-1. Bond deals, catches the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nate Early from Florida Southwestern State. He's from Cincinnati, Ohio. 2-2. That is lifted into left center field on the run. Hunter Smith makes a sliding catch. A beauty out there by Hunter.
Next up, shortstop, number 18, Michael.
Center fielder on a dead run went into a slide. Took away a base hit from Nate Early. Fantastic play. Made it look easy with the graceful slide and then the pop-up. 1 gone. 1 strike now to Mike McKinney. Popped up to the second baseman his first trip. McKinney, West Virginia Mountaineer from Sophia, West Virginia. Bond quickly ahead, 2 strikes, and deals, and a breaking ball, and see you later. Right at the knees.
Now batting right fielder number 24,
2 gone.
Noah Canterbury.
That's the right fielder, Noah Canterbury, dropped a single into left center his first time up. First pitch swinging, bouncer to first. Right there, easy hop for Wilson. Takes it to the bag himself, and that's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Middle of 4, 1-1. Bottom of the 4th inning, a 1-1 game. Ryan Wilson, Caleb Sturdivant, Brady Whitaker, 6, 7, and 8. First pitch of ball now fouled back. 1-1. There's a foul ball. 1-2. Ryan Wilson walked in the second inning. Wilson, Middle Georgia from Eastman, Georgia. And that's a tapper foul. Over to third base, where Mike Bocock resides. Michael Austin, the head coach of the Staunton Braves. One, two. That's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Couple of raindrops falling right now. 2-2, that is just low. Ben Keefe wanted that one. Did not get it, so he'll have to go 3-2 here to Wilson. Here it comes, and that's popped up down the right field line. Long way to go, and nobody's going to get there. As that does drop over in the Braves bullpen, which is in play here. Bandits warm-up areas out of play down the left field line. Three-two. That's up and away. Ball 4. Second time that Wilson has walked.
Now batting, third baseman, number 26, Caleb Sturdivant.
So there's Caleb Sturdivant now. Strikeout victim back in the second. Shows bunt, takes the ball. Sturdivant from Pitt, out of Stevens, Pennsylvania. One ball to Sturdivant. Wilson leads at first. Pitch is high, 2-0. Bandits don't run a whole lot. 34 steals, only been caught 7 times. And a throw over. Compared to 49 steals for the Braves. Sturdivant fouls it off. Off the end of the bat, out in front of that one. 2-1. Woodstock batting has dropped to 5th in the league, actually tied for 4th with Percival. 266 team average. Winchester 315, best in the Valley. Staunton batting 245. That's 9th. There's a strike called. 2-2 now to Sturdivant. ERA. Staunton 8th at 571. Bandits 10th at 652 earned run average. That's a tapper foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch outside. Again, a full count. Three balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Pitch. That is hit hard but foul at third. We got a 1-1 game here in the 4th. And we'll do 3-2 again. Runner goes. Pitch is fouled away. Well, there wasn't much of a chance of rain. It's That's why I didn't bring my umbrella. 3-2 coming again. That's fouled away. Battle going on here between Keefe and Sturdivant. Again, we'll do 3 and 2. Runner goes. Pitch is swung on and foul tip. Caught by the catcher. Throw down not in time. Are they going to call interference? And, yep, they are. So a double play. Sturdivant strikes out and interference by Caleb, and that means Ryan Wilson is out. Mike Bocock wants an explanation. Plate umpire meets him halfway to tell him what happened, and that'll be 2 down. So 2 are down. Don't know if Mike Bocock was satisfied with the explanation, as he was still standing there as the umpire headed back to the plate. So it's a double play, as Wilson had it stolen, but so now 2 down, nobody on. Brady Whitaker up. And he lifts this one into shallow right field. Right fielder coming in, cannot make the diving play. Whitaker rounding first, heading for second. Here's the throw, head first dive. He is safe. Whitaker hustling into second.
Now batting shortstop number 10, Preston Joy.
So Whitaker with a double. So now it's Preston Joy. See if he can get a run in. Infield single first time. 2 outs, man at second. And there's a ball. Preston Joy goes to Valdosta State from Valdosta, Georgia. Switch hitter, batting righty against the lefty Keefe. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball down and in, 1-1. Ball and a strike. Fly ball to left. Well hit. Maciak going back, but plenty of room out there, and he gets to it and puts it away to end the inning. We're through 4, still tied, 1-1. Top of the fifth inning, 1-1 game between Staunton and Woodstock. Jared Bond delivers and misses low. Josh Lallo, the catcher. 7, 8, 9, Lallo, Joel Gardner, and Brady Masiak. 1-0 pitch. That is a little bit outside. 2-0. Lallo flied to right first time up. Tonight's catcher for the Braves is from Mary Baldwin. And he bounces this one up the middle, and behind the bag, making the stop, is Joy, and gets to his knees, makes a throw, but not in time. A great effort there by Joy behind the bag. At second, out on the grass. He double clutched. Don't know if that would have helped him, but great effort. Infield single, third hit of the night for the Braves. And leadoff man on here in the fifth. It's the DH, Joel Gardner. Florida Southwestern State. He's from Polka, West Virginia. Jared Bond deals and misses, maybe a little outside, maybe up. Left-handed batting. Gardner struck out first time. Takes low, 2-0. Fastball misses, must have been inside. 3 balls, no strikes. Bond has to work all the way back here. And misses outside, a 4-pitch walk. So 2 men on, nobody out.
Number 35, Brady Masiak.
Brings up the left-hander Brady Masiak. Singled in the third, scored a run. Now we got a visit to the mound as a right-hander gets loose for the Bandits. As Bond's first real trouble tonight. 2 on, nobody out. Woodstock at home tomorrow against Purcellville, and then will not be home until next Saturday. All right, meeting on the mound's over. Quick spin around the league. Waynesboro 3-2 lead over Strasburg, bottom of the fourth. Rain delay in Purcellville. Covington on top of the Cannons 3-1. Front Royal 1-0 over Charlottesville, top 4. In Culpeper, it is Newmarket and the Cavaliers scoreless. And Winchester 2-0 lead at Harrisonburg in the third. All right, we'll see if a sacrifice is in order here. Shortening to bunt and bunted toward the pitcher. May have had to play at third, but Bond immediately turned to first as Brady Masiak hits the sacrifice.
Center fielder, number 30, Evan.
I think he had a shot at 3, but didn't really hear anybody holler 3 as the bunt went back toward the mound from Masiak. He gets the job done, moves runners to second and third. Here's the leadoff man, Evan Prophy. Strikeout, he's sacrificed. Left-handed batting Prophy from Westchester, out of Croydon, Pennsylvania. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Infield in for Woodstock with 1 out here in the 5th inning and a 1-1 ball game. One strike. Bond, another breaking ball and another strike. Nothing in 2. Ready and pitches. Another curveball bounced through the hole left side and into left field. 1 run will score, and it's now 2-1 Staunton. 2-strike hit, found its way through the hole, through the drawn-in infield. Lalo scores, and the Braves take the lead. Gardner stops at second. And RBI for Profi. And that'll be it. As Mike Bocock comes to the mound, and he will go to the bullpen. So Bond goes 4 1/3. New pitcher coming on for the Bandits. New pitcher on for Woodstock is Austin Ford, 6'2" righty from Folsom Lake College out of Ukiah, California. Austin making his 3rd appearance. 3 innings, 3 hits, no runs. Comes in with runners at first and third. Staunton now has a 2-1 lead after Evan Profi down 2 strikes, bounce one through the left side. Runner at first goes. Here's a pitch. It's a strike and no throw. And now they're at second and third with 1 down. There's Joey Parliament. Grounded to second twice. And in fact, they're going to move Jakonski back a little bit. He's not in on the grass. Everybody else is. Breaking ball gets off the glove of Whitaker, but the runner does not try to score. One ball, 1 strike. Joey Parliament. Trevecca Nazarene from Lancaster, Tennessee. Austin Ford delivers high and tight. 2 balls and a strike. But Jarrett Bond pitched well, got into a little trouble here, an infield single and a walk. And a sacrifice where it looked like he had a chance at the lead runner. But instead went to first. Here's a line drive right to the second baseman, Jakonski, with the leaping grab. So good positioning there that time. As Jakonski, if he's in on the grass, don't know if he gets that one. But back about halfway. Snares that liner off the bat of Parliament. 2 down now. Here's Cooper Clapp. He has struck out twice. Clapp out of Notre Dame, left-handed batter. And curveball in there, 0-1. He's out of Savannah, Tennessee. Clapp hitting .313 coming in, but I mentioned 0 for 2. 2 strikeouts. He actually had 2 more walks than strikeouts so far this season. That's in the air. Right field, Tomas Sanchez coming in. He's under it, and that is the inning. Good job of relief there by Austin Ford. So just 1 across for the Braves in the 5th inning. But they have taken the lead. Staunton 2-1, middle of 5. All right, bottom of the 5th, and the Bandits now trailing 2-1, and it's the top of the order. R.J. Stinson, Hunter Smith, and Joe Jakonski. And R.J. takes one down and in from Ben Keefe, who's now working with the lead. And the lefty deals, and there's a foul ball. I got a piece of the catcher, and that stung him a little bit. I think it got part of the arm, his throwing arm. Keefe, hustling Highlander from Radford. Ace of the staff. Well, they do have some activity down in the bullpen as the righty's getting loose for the Braves. Stinson a double and a line out to the shortstop. And that's way outside. 2-1. Two-one pitch. Swing and a miss. RJ cuts through a fastball. 2-2. It's fouled away. Evens the count at 2-2. There's another one fouled back. Today's the last day of June. We'll check out our history pages. Two. Up and away. Full count. That's another foul ball off to the right side. Four hits aside at this point, and this is a pop-up into shallow left field. Shortstop backpedaling and calling for it, and he makes the catch. That's McKinney. And Stinson's out number 1. Now it's Hunter Smith.
Center fielder, number 8, Hunter Smith.
Popped up to the second baseman and flied to left. That's high for a ball. Today, back in 1908, Cy Young tossed his third career no-hitter. Boston beat New York. He walked just one. There's another pop-up. This one's on the infield. First base side. Early squeezes. 2 gone.
Next up, second baseman, number 3, Joe Jakonski.
There's Joe Jakonski now, strikeout and a walk. And that Cy Young no-hitter today in 08. I said he walked the leadoff man. He was caught stealing, and then he retired 26 in a row. There's a strike, 0-1. Young was 41 years and 3 months old. There wouldn't be another pitcher older than that until Nolan Ryan in 1990 when he had his no-hitter at the age of 43. Now 1-1 to Jakonski. Takes inside, 2-1. Reds and Cubs use the same ball for an entire game today in 1913. I think that thing would have been a mess by the end. That's fouled back. 2-2 now to Jakonski from North Carolina. Hometown Plymouth meeting Pennsylvania. Keefe with the 2-2. And, just under the knees. Now Keefe has something to say to the umpire. Now the dugout has something to say to the umpire. Count goes full. Keefe bounces that one in there, and it's a walk with 2 outs. Second time Jakonski's
Now batting, designated hitter number 31, Preston
gotten the free pass.
Ratliff.
And now it's Preston Ratliff, the DH, an RBI single and a fielder's choice, and a trip to the mound here. I think maybe one of the Staunton fans had said something to the umpire. And the man in black turned and chirped back at him. So the Bandits get a runner at first here, 2 down, 2-1 Staunton here in the 5th. All right. See if Woodstock can do something here with 2 down. Ratliff, cleanup hitter. Preston from William Carey. And Keefe delivers, and a fastball swung on and missed. Oh, 1. That's outside. Ball and a strike. Southpaw Keefe ready and delivers. That is hammered down the left field line toward the corner. That is a foul ball. Ratliff struck it well, but pulled it just a little bit too much. Makes the count 1-2. Ball 2 strikes. Runner first goes. Pitch is way outside and popped out of the glove of Lalo, so no chance on a throw there, and a steal for Jakonski. His 4th stolen base of the season. Now he's in scoring position. Preston Ratliff. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch is foul tipped. So we'll do 2-2 again. Ratliff, right-handed batter, wide stance. Awaits from Keefe. And a swing and a miss. Pitch at the knees to end the inning. We're through 5 in Woodstock. Bandits trailing Staunton 2-1. Staunton with a 2-1 lead as we advance to the 6th inning. And for the 3rd time tonight, Nate Early, the cleanup hitter, leads off for the Braves. He has struck out and flied to center. Austin Ford returns to the hill, and first pitch is a bouncer to short. Coming in, Joy with a nice scoop on a short hop on to first. And 1 pitch, 1 out.
Next up, shortstop, number 18, Michael McKinney.
That's Mike McKinney, the shortstop for the Braves. He's 0 for 2. Popped to second and a strikeout looking. More history today. In 1934, Tigers center fielder G. Walker is picked off twice in the same inning. That's low. After Hank Greenberg singled, Walker reached on an error, but then he got caught off base when the catcher backpicked him. Greenberg attempted to draw a throw by taking off for third. So they threw to third, got Cochran. Walker moved up to second. Moments later, Cochran was picked off second. 2-0 now to Mike McKinney. Slow breaking ball in there for a strike. Cochran was, Mickey Cochran was the manager. He was so mad that he suspended Walker and fined him $20. He wouldn't play again for more than 2 weeks. 2 balls, 2 strikes as McKinney misses on the swing. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ford works, another curveball, and Steve Reich 3. Dandy of a hook.
Now batting, right fielder,
2 gone.
24, Noah Canterbury.
Now it's Noah Canterbury, the right fielder. Single and a ground out to first. Canterbury is a Staunton native, plays for Fairmont State. That's low. Today in 1948, Bob Lemon of the Indians pitched a no-hitter, did it against the Tigers. One-0 pitch. That's also in the dirt. No, it hit him. Got him on the foot. So Canterbury's aboard. With 2 down.
Next up,
That'll bring up
pitcher,
Josh
number
Lallo.
20, Josh Lallo.
Fly to right and reached on an infield single. He scored what is the go-ahead run at this point. Josh Lallo, Mary Baldwin from Fuquay Varina, North Carolina. That's a line shot into center. And the second hit of the night for Lallo. Bullet straight up the middle.
Now batting, designated hitter number 36, Joel.
5th hit of the
Gardner.
night for the Braves, and that'll bring up the DH, Joel Gardner. He has struck out and walked. And again, we're getting a few more annoying raindrops. So 2 on for Stanton. 2 gone here in the 6th inning. The Braves up 2-1. Left-handed batting. Gardner looks at a breaking ball outside. Florida Southwestern State. 1-0. Check a second, and now 4 deals, and foul ball. 1-1. Today in 1961, Whitey Ford became the first American League pitcher in history to win 8 games in a month. Ball and a strike. Another off speed in there for a strike, 1-2. Sandy Koufax no-hitter today against the Mets in 62. An immaculate first inning. Struck out the side on 9 pitches. That was his first no-hitter. Ball, 2 strikes. Austin Ford to the belt. Checks and deals, and that's outside. 2-2. Today in 78, Willie McCovey at his 500th homer, 12th to reach that mark. Today in 94, the Giants' Darren Lewis committed an error, his first in 392 games. And Eddie Murray got his 3,000th career hit in 1995. 2-2. Soft stuff stays outside, and Royals will get a head start here on 3-2. Full count, 2 outs. Ford kicks and deals, and that is outside. And ball 4, and the bases are now loaded.
Now batting, left fielder number 35, Brady Maciak.
Now it's the left fielder, Brady Maciak. He is singled and sacrificed. Bats here with the bases loaded, 2 down. And is that going to be it? Yep. Mike Bocock's going to go to the hill and call on a left-hander. I'll tell you about the new pitcher in just a moment.
For the River Bandits, a junior from Chihuahua.
Carson Everett summoned from the bullpen to get out of this bases-loaded jam with 2 outs in the 6th inning. Southpaw from Chowan, 6 feet tall, hails from Greenville, North Carolina. Carson, making his 10th appearance, does not have a decision. 3.85 ERA. He's worked 7 innings, allowed 4 hits, 6 runs, but only 3 earned. He has walked 10 and struck out 6. Can't afford a free pass here. No place to put him. It's Brady Masiak. So it's a lefty-lefty matchup here. And here's Everett dealing and misses high and tight. Masiak had to turn out of the way. Masiak starts from a crouch on the mound and comes set up around the chin and kicks and deals. Breaking ball is low, 2-0. Tough situation for any pitcher to come in with the bases full. Now down 2 balls. 2-0 coming. That's on the ground to first, foul. 2-1 now. Today in 1998, Mark McGwire hit his 37th home run of the year, tying Reggie Jackson's record for the most before the All-Star break. Same day, Sammy Sosa extended his major league record for homers in a month with 20 in the month of June. 2-1. That's inside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Everett needs a strike. 3-1. Everett ready and delivers. And right down the middle. Masiak was taken all the way. Full count. 3-2, 2 outs. Runners will go. Three balls, 2 strikes. Everett sets and pitches, and a bouncing ball foul off the fence right in front of us. Here we go again, 3-2. Everett pauses and delivers, and that's high ball 4. He walked in a run. And the lead is now 3-1. So a hit batter, 2 walks in the inning, 1 single. And it leads to a run. Now Evan Prophy. Strikeout, sacrifice, RBI single. And there's strike 1. Two gone. Stan's lead is now 3-1. Way high. Today in 2018, Reds pitcher Michael Lorenzen homers in his 3rd consecutive at-bat. On the 24th, he did it as a pinch hitter. Day earlier as a relief pitcher. And on this day, he hit a grand slam as a pinch hitter. 1-1. That bounces in. Good block by the catcher, Whitaker. Trey Turner hit for the cycle today in 21. All right, 2-1. Everett works. A bouncing ball right to the second baseman. He'll flip to second. Chikonsky to Joy to end the inning, but one more for Staunton. Middle of 6. The Braves now have the lead of 3-1. Go to the bottom of the 6th with the Braves on top of the River Bandits now by a score of 3-1, and a new pitcher on for Staunton. It is Devin Eckler out of Bellarmine. 6'2" righty. Deals to Tomas Sanchez. First pitch swinging. Foul ball. Sanchez is twice flied out to the center fielder. Pretty good outing by Ben Keefe as he goes 5. Allows just the 1 run. That came in the first inning. And 4 hits. Eckler deals, and that's hammered deep to left center field, and that is gone. Big time blast from Tomas Sanchez. Tomas with his 4th home run of the year and his 20th RBI.
Next up, first baseman number 36, Ryan Wilson.
A no-doubter and a beautiful sound off the bat of Tomas as he got all of that one. And it's now a 3-2 game. There's strike 1 to Ryan Wilson, who's walked twice. That's the first home run that Eckler's given up this summer. Does not have a decision in 6 previous appearances. That's in the dirt. 1-1. He's gone 10 2/3 of an inning. Sanchez greets him with a big-time swing. There's Ryan Wilson. 1 ball, 1 strike. He swings and misses at a ball that the catcher, Lalo, whiffed on. So both the Batter and the catcher whiffed. All right, 1-2. Here's a pitch, and curveball in there, strike three. Wilson knew it, and he is rung up for the first out of the sixth inning.
Next up, third baseman, number 26, Caleb Sturdivant.
There's Caleb Sturdivant, 2 strikeouts. An insult to injury, he interfered with a catcher. All right, we had started. Well, we heard time being called by the base umpire, but the home plate umpire didn't call it, as the ball had gotten in from the bullpen. Actually, the pitcher slowed up because he heard him asking for time. Anyway, so the first pitch was a ball, then strike one, now strike two. To Sturdivant, the third baseman. Eckler with a breaking ball inside. 2-2. It sure looked like Eckler kind of slowed up his delivery. But we're at 2-2 now. Pitch, check swing foul. A home run for the Bandits, number 8 on the season. Lower half of the league and long balls, and a swing and a miss on a breaking ball down. Sturdivant fans for the third time.
Next up, pitcher, number 18, Brady.
Going to bring up Brady Whitaker. Whitaker, chopper, third base side. This is going to be a swinging bunt for a base hit. He's 2 for 3. Dropped a double into shallow right field last time, and there's a little swinging bunt.
Now batting shortstop, number 10, Preston Joy.
Now it's Preston Joy. He's got an infield single and a fly to left. Turns around about left-handed against the righty Eckler. And takes low for ball one. 1-0 pitch. Joy, that's a tapper back to the mound. Gloved by the pitcher. Tosses on to first, and that is the inning. But Woodstock gets one on the Sanchez bomb. 6 complete. Staunton 3. Woodstock 2. New pitcher on for Woodstock here in the 7th inning. It's Josh Nielsen. Right-hander, standing 6'4" out of Messiah. Womelsdorf, Pennsylvania, his home.
The seventh inning for the Braves. Third baseman number 23, Joey Parliament.
Radliff making his 3rd appearance on the season. He's gone 2 1/3. Allowed 2 hits, 1 earned run. And he'll go to work on 2, 3, and 4 in the Braves lineup. Joey Parliament, Cooper Clapp, Nate Early are due up. Parliament 0 for 3. Yeah, he has reached on an error, and he waves and misses at a breaking ball. 0-1. Braves have scored in the 3rd, 5th, and 6th. Woodstock in the 1st and the 6th. And that's all we've had. 3-2 here in the 7th inning. That is just outside. 1-1. First baseman Early in front of the bag here at first. Parliament from Trevecca Nazarene. There's a strike. And it's 1-2. One-two pitch from Nielsen, and just getting a piece of it. Joey Parliament fouled it straight back. Still have some more history notes here. One's going to take a while. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nielsen to Parliament. And he got him on a breaking ball. Just waving at Parliament, and he is the first out of the 7th inning. There's Cooper Clapp now 0 for 3, a couple of strikeouts and a flyout. Today, 1 year ago, the Pirates became the first team in Major League history to have 3 batters have 3 homer games in the same month. Michael Perez did it on this day against the Brewers to cap the 3. It came 1 day after Brian Reynolds did so against the Nationals, and 2 weeks earlier after Jack Sawinski did it. There's ball 1 to Cooper Clapp out of Notre Dame. In the air to left field, R.J. Stinson back a few steps under it. 2 down.
Next up, first baseman number 42, Nate.
I'll bring up Nate Early with 2 out, bases empty. And today in 1959 at Wrigley Field, bizarre play in the 4th inning when 2 baseballs were put in play. 3-1 count. Bob Anderson's pitch to Stan Musial was wild, bounced to the screen. Catcher Sammy Taylor thought it was a foul ball, and it hit Musial's bat going by. Cubs third baseman Alvin Dark went to get the ball. The bat boy tossed the ball to the field announcer Pat Piper. Here's a 1-0 pitch. That's low, 2-0. Now amid the confusion, Musial took off for second. Dark got that ball back from behind home plate. Meanwhile, the umpire was distracted by the argument with the catcher, had handed Taylor, the catcher, a new ball. That's a foul ball. 2-1. So 2 guys had baseballs. Anderson sees the runner going. So he takes the pitcher, Anderson, takes the ball from the catcher and throws to second. That sailed into center field. Musial takes off for third. 2-1's low, 3-1. Meanwhile, Dark's ball was caught by Ernie Banks, and he tags Musial out. Well, the umpires huddled and eventually ruled that Musial was out since he was tagged by the original ball. Foul ball off to the left. Cardinals played the game under protest, which was dropped because St. Louis won it 4-1. Here's a full count pitch, and that is inside, ball 4 to Nate Early.
Now batting shortstop.
Oh, yeah.
Michael.
Musial's definitely one of the greatest. No doubt about that. Talking with Kyle Gutschall, who's the scorekeeper tonight. And the voice of the Strasburg Express and finger pointer of the Strasburg Express pointing out how the smoke was rolling into First Bank Park last night. You need a telestrator. That's what Porky Bowman was saying before. You need a telestrator now. There's ball one now to Mike McKinney, the shortstop. He's 0 for 3. And there's a foul ball back. Makes the count 1-1. Ball and a strike. Curveball, nice one from Nielsen in there for a strike. 1-2. Mike McKinney from West Virginia. Waits from Josh Nielsen, who fires, and that's fouled off. 1-2. Nielsen looks in, pauses, pitches, and strike 3 called. Zings, a fastball right past McKinney. Third time he has gone down looking tonight. And that's the inning. One left on for Staunton. Time to stretch it. Middle of the 7th, 3-2 Staunton. Bottom of the 7th for the Bandits. Top of the order, R.J. Stinson, Hunter Smith, Joe Jakonski. They'll face a new pitcher.
Bottom of the 7th inning for the River Bandits.
As it is Evan McDade.
R.J. Stinson.
Evan McDade, 6'3" righty from Fairmont State, out of Crowley, West Virginia. McDade, 10th appearance. no record, but a 2.75 ERA. 16 in the third innings. 13 hits, 5 earned runs. Great strikeout to walk ratio. 21 Ks, just 3 free passes. Stinson bluffs a bunt, takes the ball high. RJ's 1 for 3. 3-2 Staunton here in the 7th. Defensive change for Staunton as Jeff Snyder is now taking right field and Noah Canterbury has moved to first base. And a strike to RJ Stinson. 1-1. So Snyder will hit in the 4 spot, replacing Nate Early. One. Fouled back. And it's a ball, 2 strikes. One and 2. McDade kicks and fires, and that's bounce foul. Bandits wearing their orange jerseys tonight. White numbers and letters, green trim, green caps with the orange bill, white pants. Ball, 2 strikes. Breaking ball, bounce to the left side. Play by the shortstop on the run, throws it wildly. RJ rounds first, heading for second. Here goes the throw. Stinson dives in head first. And he is at second base to lead off this 7th inning.
Next up, center fielder number 8.
That's going to go as a single and an E6. So infield single for Stinson. As McKinney went a long way into the hole. He got it and threw. Going away from first base. But his throw was wild and allowed Stinson to move up to second. So here's Hunter Smith swinging away, not bunting, fouls it off. 0-1. Hunter's made 3 outs in the air, 2 on the infield. So that's hit number 7 for Woodstock. Oh, 1. Look out in the helmet, back of the helmet for Hunter Smith. But he stays on his feet, spins around, takes off his elbow guard and his batting gloves and trots on down to first.
Next up, second baseman number 3, Joe Jakonski.
I think I may have hit him in the back first or at the same time, but it didn't really hit squarely on the helmet, but I think it may have deflected off the shoulder. Well, now it's first and second. Here's Jakonski. 2 walks and a strikeout. He is not squaring the bunt. Pitches in the dirt, and the runners are going to move up anyway. Don't have to worry about a sacrifice. They are now at second and third. As the wild pitch moves them into scoring position, now a visit to the mound. Well, McDade has been excellent so far this year. But an infield single, throwing error. Got Stinson to second. Smith hit by a pitch, and then the wild pitch has him at second and third. And Woodstock trying to rally here, down 3-2 in the bottom of the 7th. A big opportunity here for Joe Jakonski. Infield comes in for Staunton. They've got their royal blue uniforms, the kind of vintage Atlanta Braves unis. They've got the white shoulders, sleeves, white numbers and letters trimmed in red, white pants, blue caps. All right, back to work. McDade deals to Jakonski, cuts and misses a breaking ball. 1-1. Keefe went the first 5 for Staunton. 5 innings, 4 hits, an earned run, 4 walks, struck out 5. And now Staunton's going to move the middle infielders back. 1-1. Another breaking ball in there for a called strike. Eckler went an inning, gave up the home run to Sanchez, struck out 2. And now here's McDade trying to work out of a jam for Staunton. Jakonski trying to come through. Waits the 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. Fouls it back. Jakonski a strikeout, 2 walks. Here comes the 1-2. That is hammered to center field and deep. Going back on it. Profi to the tracks, reaches up, can't get it. It's off the wall. 1 run scores. Second run will have to hold up at third base. And we got a tie game. It's a double for Jakonski. As that hit off the fence, not a tall fence out there. About 3.5 feet high or so. But it stayed in the park as Profi couldn't get there. And scoring a Stenson, Smith was tagging up. So he only made it to third. Jakonski into second with a double. And that's going to be it for McDade. He's done. Nobody out. Second and third, we got a tie game now at 3-all. New pitcher coming for the Braves. New pitcher for Staunton is Bobby McDonough. 6'2" right-hander out of William and Mary.
Hitter number 31, Preston Ratliff.
He's out of Arlington, Virginia. Comes in with runners at second and third, nobody out. Here's Preston Ratliff. He takes inside, ball 1. RBI single in the first, and a fielder's choice and a strikeout. McDonough. 1 win, 1 loss, 1 save, making his 6th appearance. There's a foul ball. 4.65 ERA. He's gone 9 2/3 of an inning. Bandits looking to get back on top and maybe make this a huge inning. Second and third, nobody out. Infield in. Pitch is a bouncing ball right to the third baseman, and stumbling at third is Hunter Smith. He is tagged out at the plate as they run him down. Right to third, Smith took a step toward home, stopped, his feet went out from under him, and Parliament was able to get him in a rundown. And he outmade it home. Jakonski now at third with Ratliff at first. And now it's Tomas Sanchez. Tomas swings and misses. 0-1. 2 flies to center and a big fly to center. Solo home run back in the 6th. Bandits would just take a nice easy base hit right here. There's a little chopper right back to the mound. Pitcher checks. He'll throw to first. Runner coming to the plate. They got him at first. Safe at home. Head first dive by Joe Jakonski, and a hustle play there by Joe gets him in and puts the Bandits on top. Well, McDonough didn't think about a possible double play. His first look was to check the runner. He did, then tossed to first, and as soon as he committed, Jakonski took off for home, and he made it. So an RBI for Sanchez, his second of the night. 2 down now. Ryan Wilson steps in with still a runner out there, and there's strike 1. Wilson's walked twice and struck out. This is a ground ball foul at third. 0-2. Oh, and 2. McDonough delivers and just outside. Some of the Braves were headed for the dugout. And called outside. 1-2. Wilson goes down the right field line. That will just miss the line. Foul ball. Wilson just missed the stripe. Ball 2 strikes. 2 gone here, bottom of the 7th. McDonough kicks, steals, Wilson swing, and a foul tip. Got a piece of a breaking ball. He hangs in there. Again with a 1-2. That is a ground ball to the left side. Shortstop McKinney throws wildly. Second time this inning. Runner from third coming to the plate. He will score. Well, that one was routine, as opposed to the single off the bat of Stenson. Where he was making a tough stab to his right in the hole and going away from first base. Kind of a desperate throw, but that one was a ground ball right to him, and he just missed that first base side of the bag. And Preston Ratliff never stopped running around third. He scores. And it's now 5-3. It's the first 2 errors of the game for Staunton. Pinch hitter here is Derek Bermudez, and couldn't stop his swing on a breaking ball. 0-1. Now takes low. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 3 runs in the inning. Woodstock's up 5-3. Still hitting with 2 down. That's outside. So Bermudez hitting for Sturdivant. Foul at the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two out. McDonough works and breaking ball again. Bermudez went too far, and that is the inning. But 3 across for the Bandits. They take the lead. It's 5-3 Woodstock as we go to the 8th. On to the 8th inning now. Woodstock with a 5-3 lead. And a new pitcher coming in. It is Santiago Guerrero, left-hander from Colorado Northwestern Community College. Stands 6'2" out of Las Cruces, New Mexico. And he'll face 6, 7, and 8. Noah Canterbury, Josh Lallo, Joel Gardner. Guerrero 1-0. Making his 7th appearance, 7 1/3 innings. Allowed 12 hits and 9 earned runs. Starts with a strike. Canterbury 1 for 2. He singled and been hit by a pitch. Scored a run. 0-1. That is just outside. A ball and a strike. Guerrero deals and misses. That is just low. 2-1. Three-one, foul tip. Three balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch and a swing. Another foul ball, and catcher Whitaker smacks his mitt. Man, he didn't hold on to it. Three balls, 2 strikes. Coming again. Guerrero deals, and strike 3 called. Off speed. Gets Canterbury for the first out of the 8th.
Next up, catcher number 40, Josh Lallo.
And more complaining from the Staunton dugout, and somebody got tossed. And there was already a warning. I think it may have been the manager, Michael Austin. So he is gone. From here, pitch looked pretty good. Obviously, we can't see side of the plate, but it looked like it dropped in. So one away, and here's the catcher, Josh Lallo, as the Braves manager exits. Two singles for Lallo and 3 trips, and takes an off-speed pitch high. After 7 innings with the lead, Woodstock is 8-0 this year. Staunton 0-9 when they're trailing after 7. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball, 1-1. That's in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Chopper right back to the mound. Grabbed by Guerrero. Fires on to first. 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter number 36, Joel Gardner.
2 down, and here's Joel Gardner. Braves designated hitter as a strikeout and a couple of walks. Two one. Excuse me. Scoreboard hadn't been cleared yet. Ball 1. That's what I get for looking at the scoreboard. That's in there for a strike, 1-1. That is a line drive down the left field line, but it will slice foul. Ball and 2 strikes. Bandits with a rally here. They were down 3-1, got 1 in the 6th, and then 3 in the 7th, thanks to a couple of throwing errors. That'd help, but Bandits also got a couple of hits and some aggressive base running. 1-2. And outside. Two balls, 2 strikes. Guerrero works, and that's low. Count goes full. Out-of-town scoreboard in Waynesboro. Strasburg's up its lead 7-3 as they look to win their 5th straight. Top of the 8th there. Payoff pitch, that is low, and he walked him. 3rd walk of the night for Joel Gardner.
Now batting left fielder number 35, Brady Maciak.
And it keeps the inning going for Brady Maciak. He has singled, sacrificed, and walked. He walked with the bases loaded. Fastball up and away. Percival, after their rain delay, it's Covington 8-2 over the Cannons, bottom of the 4th. Bottom 8 in Charlottesville. Tom Sox 3-1 over the Cardinals at Front Royal. 1-0, that is outside, I guess. 2-0. Top of the 6th in Culpeper, Newmarket a 4-3 lead over the Cavaliers. And bottom 7 in Harrisonburg, it's Winchester 8-1 over the Turks. 2-0 pitch, that is hammered into right field for a base hit. Gardner gets to second, he'll hold up. Sanchez gets it back in.
Now batting center fielder number 30, Evan Brophy.
Second hit of the night from Maciak. Came in just 213, but 2 for 2 tonight. That'll save a swing for the leadoff man, Evan Brophy. He has an RBI single in 3 at-bats. Also has a sac bunt. He shows bunt, takes the ball high. One-oh. A little bit high. 2 balls and no strikes. Braves get runners on with 2 outs. Set in the pitch. Fouled back. Evan Brophy out of Westchester. Working against the Bandits lefty, Santiago Guerrero. That is a line drive that will go into center field. Hunter Smith cannot make the catch. He'll scoop, he'll throw. And not in. They will hold up the runner. So they are now loaded with 2 outs. Smith coming hard, and he had to make it a play on a short hop. He did. And Gardner was held at third. And they're loaded, and Mike Bocock's going to the bullpen to face Joey Parliament here with the bases full. 2 outs in the 8th. Woodstock up 5-3. New pitcher for Woodstock is Drake Bicknell. He doubles as a catcher and a pitcher. He has been in one game already. Went an inning and a third, allowed one hit and an earned run. And he is called on here with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Right-hander Drake Bicknell from the University of the Pacific. He's from El Dorado Hills, California. And here's Joey Parliament. So it's righty against righty here. Parliament's 0 for 4, did reach on an error. Braves at every base. And that is hit well to center field. Smith on the move, going back, makes the catch on the tracks. And a long drive by Parliament is traced down by Hunter Smith. He saved a run with a great play coming in, and now going out takes away at least 2 runs. That's the inning.
One more giveaway, so have your
And a deep sigh of relief for the Bandits.
This time,
They hold on to the lead, 5-3.
over to Subway.
Middle of 8. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 8th inning. Bandits with a 5-3 lead. And they bat for what they hope will be the last time tonight. Brady Whitaker takes one over his head for ball 1 from Bobby McDonough. Whitaker's 2 for 3. And takes a fastball high, 2-0. McDonough, Preston Joy, R.J. Stinson due up. There's another one over top of Whitaker. Three balls, no strikes. And that's right down the middle. 3-1. That one splits the plate. Full count now, 3-2. 5-3 Bandits here in the bottom of the 8th inning. 3 balls, 2 strikes. McDonough delivers, and that's a little flare. That'll be caught by the second baseman. Clapp snags it. One gone.
Now batting shortstop, number 10, Preston Joy.
Now Preston Joy 1 for 3. And take strike 1. That's in the air. Down the left field line on the run, and making the catch is Masiak. And there's 2 away.
Now batting left fielder, number 6, R.J. Stinson.
Masiak shading Joy, who was batting lefty there, a little bit toward the line. Now back to the top of the order, and R.J. Stinson takes ball 1. 2 for 4 tonight, a double and an infield single. That started that 7th inning. Woodstock pushed across 3. That's low and away, 2-0. Big League Finals. Tonight, Reds beat the Padres on a Matt McClain walk-off homer, 7-5. There's a strike, 2-1. Cubs blast Cleveland, 10-1. Nationals over the Phillies, 2-1. Sorry, Kyle. 2-1's fouled back. Braves are drilling the Marlins, 14-4, bottom 7. 2-2, breaking ball misses low. Count goes full now on R.J. Stinson. 3-2's fouled back. Again with the 3-2, McDonough deals, and that is popped up into shallow center field. Middle infielder's going back. The shortstop calls it. That's McKinney. And that's the inning. Woodstock goes in order for the first time tonight. They'll try to get 3 outs and notch the win. 5-3 Bandits. All right, top of the 9th inning, 3, 4, and 5 for Staunton. Cooper Clapp, Jeff Snyder, Mike McKinney due up, 3, 4, and 5. And Drake Bicknell stays out there after getting the final out of the 8th inning. Goes to work here on Clapp, who's 0 for 4. First pitch swinging, pops it up. Left side of the infield, drifting foul over, and did he hold on? Nope, could not make the catch. Lucas over there is the new third baseman for Woodstock. Noah Lucas. Couldn't make the grab, went down the hill toward the fence and couldn't reach it. Here's a bouncer to first. Oh, it takes a high hop and gets past Wilson into right field. Rounding first, heading for second is Clapp, and he'll make it standing up.
Pinch hitting for the Braves, number 14, Jack Snyder.
It's either going to be an error or a bad hop double. I can agree with you. That took a bad hop. That was coming right to Wilson. Looked like it was going to be an easy one, but hit right on the edge and carried away. Here's Jeff Snyder now. He swings and fouls it back. His first at bat of the night. Switch hitter from Bridgewater. 6 feet tall from Ryerstown, Maryland. Man at second. Nobody out. Bicknell delivers. That's popped up. And this one, Lucas will play in fair ground and puts it away this time, one away.
Now batting number 18, Michael McKinney.
That's Mike McKinney, the shortstop, 0 for 4. Bicknell delivers and misses outside. 5-3 Woodstock. We're in the top of the ninth. Staunton does have their leadoff man on. Cooper claps out at second, but there's one away. Bicknell deals and swing and a miss. High fastball. McKinney came in hitting .262, but 0 for 4 tonight. Also had a couple of throwing errors. 1-1. Cuts and misses again on some high heat. Ball and 2 strikes. Bandits trying to get back to 500. Staunton looking to snap a 3-game slide. 1-2. Bicknell kicks and fires. That's way high. 2-2. Bicknell from the University of the Pacific. And the University of the Pacific is not near the ocean. It's inland. It's in Staunton. 2-2. That's low and away. Count goes full now. Three balls, 2 strikes. Bicknell settles and deals with a runner going. A pitch is ball 4. Cooper Clapp takes third. And McKinney is on first with a 1-out walk. That's Noah Canterbury, who's now at first base. He's 1 for 3. And we'll see if Staunton wants to get the man at first going. McKinney is 3 for 5 in steals this year. So, and what is Woodstock's response? I think you got to take a chance on getting that runner. All right, here's Noah Canterbury. Left-handed hitter against the righty Bicknell. It's fouled at the plate. 1 strike. Bandits would like a bouncer to one of the infielders. Maybe get a double play to wrap this thing up. Bicknell has his sign. Comes set and delivers. Check swing on a breaking ball. They're going to appeal. No swing. Mike Bocock comes a few steps out of the dugout, barking at the base umpire. I think the Bandits were wishing more than anything else. I think he held up. Makes the count 1-1. Bicknell sets, runner goes. Pitch is fouled back. 1-2. 1-2, 1 out. Runners at first and third. We're in the top of the ninth. Woodstock up 5-3. Canterbury awaits. Bicknell will throw to first. Kenny dives back in. Getting ready with a 1-2. Bicknell with a hold, and now the pitch, and that is high and outside. 2-2. Double play depth up the middle. Lucas off the bag. Back at third with a left-handed batting. Canterbury at the plate. Runners lead at the corners. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner first goes. Pitch is a breaking ball. Throw down to second and not in time. Pretty good looking breaking ball there by Bicknell. Didn't get the call. McKinney steals second. Got a good pitch to run on. It was off speed. So it's second and third now, and a hit can tie this thing up. Bicknell now steps off. Bandits infield is back. Here comes the 3-2. And he misses high, ball 4. And the bases are now loaded with 1 out. With Josh Lalo coming up, but Drake Bicknell will not see him. Mike Bocock to the hill, and a new pitcher coming in. Bases loaded. All right, here we go. Bear Bowers is in for Woodstock, the 5'11 righty from Randolph-Macon, from Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. Bases loaded and 1 out. Josh Lalo, the catcher, at the plate. He's 2 for 4. 5-3 Woodstock with the lead. Lalo bends back out of the way of a fastball. 1-0. Bear Bowers, 2 saves in 8 appearances, 8 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run. He's walked 2 and struck out 12. Comes in with the bases full, 1 out. Bowers kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Lucas in at third. Wilson about halfway at first, and their double play depth up the middle. 1-1. Bowers deals. That's high. 2-1. Josh Lallo from Mary Baldwin. Two 2-1. Pitch. Breaking ball misses up and away. And it's 3-1. Three balls, one strike. The pitch. Fouled back. Full count. Three balls, two strikes, one out. Runners everywhere. Bowers comes, sets and deals. Breaking ball is strike three called at the top of the zone. And the Braves are losing their minds over that strike call.
Number 36, Joel Gardner.
They've already had their manager tossed. The two away. Now it's Joel Gardner. Fouled away, 0-1. So Bowers went off speed there, 3-2, and got the call on a high strike. Try to finish it out. Joel Gardner has struck out and walked 3 times. Oh, 1. Curveball in there, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Bowers shakes off a sign and another. Now comes Reddy. Sets and pitches. Swing and a miss at a ball on the dirt. The catcher, Whitaker, blocks it, steps on home to retire the batter and end the game. Woodstock wins it by a score of 5-3. And they move to 500 on the year at 10-10, while Staunton drops to 6-14. Bandits win at 5-3 over the Staunton Braves. We'll recap in just a minute. Well, back here in Woodstock, Bandits win it tonight by a score of 5-3. They got on the board first. R.J. Stinson led off with a double, and then 2-out single by Preston Ratliff. put them on top, but then the Braves got a run on an error in the third inning. Took the lead on a base hit by Evan Prophy. So that made it 2-1. They upped it to 3-1 in the top of the sixth on a bases-loaded walk to Brady Masiak. Woodstock got one back in the sixth, a solo home run by Tomas Sanchez, 3-2, and then they scored three in the seventh inning. Started with an infield single by R.J. Stinson, and there was a throwing error on the play, so he moved up to second base. And Hunter Smith was hit by a pitch. RBI double off the fence by Joe Jakonski, got one in. And then a comebacker by Sanchez was played by the pitcher McDonough for Staunton. He checked the runner, Jakonski, at third. Don't know if he had a chance for a double play, but didn't really seem to be thinking it. It was first and third at the time. He took the comebacker, checked the runner, threw on to first. As soon as he committed to first, Jakonski took off for home and beat the throw there. So that wound up being the go-ahead RBI, and Woodstock added one more on a throwing error. So 3 runs in the bottom of the seventh inning, and then worked out of a couple of bases-loaded jams in the eighth. It was Drake Bicknell getting Joey Parliament to fly out to deep center. A nice running catch by Hunter Smith for the bases loaded. And then in the ninth, bases loaded, nobody out, and Bear Bowers came in and shut the door, got a called strikeout looking on Josh Lalo, and then fan Joel Gardner swinging to end it here tonight. Nielsen got the win as Josh gets his first victory of the year. He went an inning, allowed a walk and 2 hits. Jarrett Bond pitched pretty well tonight, 4 1/3 to start. 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned. He walked 1 and struck out 6. And then it was Bear Bowers picking up the save, getting the final 2 outs. While Evan McDade picked up the loss for the Braves. He is 0-1. At the plate tonight, 2 hits for R.J. Stinson. Home run for Tomas Sanchez. And 2 hits for Brady Whitaker. And for the Braves, Evan Prophy, couple of hits. And also 2 hits for Josh Lalo. So total numbers, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for Woodstock. They left 8. Staunton had 3 runs on 8 base hits. They made 2 errors, and they stranded 14, including the bases loaded 3 times in the 6th, 8th, and 9th innings. Game took 2 hours and 49 minutes to play, with the Bandits prevailing by a score of 5-3. They're now 10-10 on the year. Staunton drops to 6-14. That's back-to-back wins for Woodstock, and Staunton has dropped 3 in a row. Woodstock back home tomorrow against the Purcellville Cannons. 7 o'clock game time. And then off all of next week, or they're on the road all of next week until the following Saturday. All right, so that's going to do it for tonight. Bandits win it 5-3 over the Staunton Braves. I'm Craig Orndorff signing off for the 2023 Woodstock River Bandits.